Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make this beautiful cross-hand bag. If you're looking for something simple but yet beautiful, this tutorial is definitely for you. So let's get started. And of course, we're going to start by marking the pattern, and the pattern of the bag is going to be 53 cm. And then the width of this bag, I'm going to make it 29 cm. So we're going to start by drafting the flap of the bag, and it's going to be around 14 cm long. And I'm going to mark the 14 cm and mark a line across. Then from that line, I'm going to mark 3.5 cm on both sides. And then mark this line all the way up. Now the next thing is, on that line I'm going to mark 3.5 on both sides. This is to create or to shape the flap right on the top. So I'm going to take my curved ruler and just connect these 2 points of 3.5. Now the flap is complete. The next thing that we need to do before we shape the bottom is to cut around the rectangle shape. Now once I'm done, I'm going to fold the shape into half right before the flap line. I'm going to fold it into half and take the other piece and fold it right at the back. Now right at the bottom, that's where we're going to start by creating the base of the bag, and which is going to be 2.5 cm. So once we're done creating the base right on this line, I'm going to mark 1 cm on both sides. Then I am going to connect this line to the base of the bag with a diagonal line as shown on the screen. And I'm going to do this on both sides. Now once you're done, you want to cut out the square or the base of the bag. Now the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and open up my pattern. Right at the bottom, I'm going to mark 2.5 cm on both sides. Then I'm going to connect it with a diagonal line right to the base of the bag. And then when we are done, we want to just go ahead and cut out the shape of the bag. I went ahead and I cut out the lining, including the main fabric, and I did attach a stiffening on the both lining. So we want to move ahead and attach the magnet. So I'm going to take the outer shell of the bag and fold it into half like so right at the bottom. Then from that center line, I'm going to mark 9.5 cm, and this is where we're going to attach our magnet. I'm going to take the back plate of the magnet and just mark where I'm going to just open up the holes to insert the magnet. And then there it is. I'm going to take it or turn it to the correct side and attach my magnet. And I'm going to take a piece of stiffening and also just attach it there before I place it or close down my magnet. And it's complete. There we go, it's attached. So now we want to take the lining and do the same. I'm going to mark the center line on the flap of my lining, and then from the center line I'm going to mark 2.5 cm. And then I'm going to attach the magnet the same way as I did for the outer shell of the bag. So now once you have attached the magnet, you want to go ahead and close the side seam for the bag, the outer shell of the bag, and sew a straight stitch. This you're going to do the same thing also for the lining and join them together right on the side and sew a straight stitch. So once you are done doing that, I'm going to go ahead now and close off the base of the bag. I'm just going to pin it down, make sure that the seam is aligned correctly right at the base. And I've done this for the lining, including the outer shell of the bag. Once I've went ahead and sewn a straight stitch, I'm just going to cut out some excess fabric to avoid any bulging right at the bottom. To connect the lining, make sure that you turn the lining the correct side and you attach or insert the lining right on the inside of the bag, and both fabric is right sides facing. Then once you're done doing this, you want to go ahead and sew a straight stitch right around the bag and make sure you leave an opening to turn the bag the correct side. So the bag is almost done. I'm going to go ahead and turn this bag the correct side. So now I went ahead and I cut a piece of fabric of around 5 cm by 7 cm. I folded it into half like so that I'll be able to insert it into the ring. And then I went ahead and I folded it into half again like so, as you can see it. This is to attach it right on the side of the bag. As you can see, I've already attached one on the other side. So I'm going to hand stitch this because I saw that it's a little bit too thick for my sewing machine. So it's very easy when I hand stitch it. So go ahead and do the same thing. Now guys, as for the bag opening, I went ahead and I did a blind stitch to close it. And this is how the bag turned out. It is so cute. I'm definitely going to make a lot of these handbags. This is how it looks on the outside, including the inside. And you can go ahead guys and make your own bag handle if you wanted to match with the bag, but I decided to use the one that I already have. And this is how the bag looks. I hope you guys will enjoy making this project as much as I did. And as for me guys, see you on the next one.